let's get back to it. Thank you guys, everybody tuning in right now. This is the Cartel Flow. I'm Auntie Shannon, in case you didn't know. And I have a special guest here with me today, Darevvn.
Peace, love, light, and great energy.
All right, welcome to the Flow. And we are in Brockton, holding it down in the 508. Welcome to the Flow.
Happy to be here, it's a blessing, happy to get an opportunity, man, to speak my voice, I don't get a lot of chances to speak my voice.
I don't know why. You got a good one. You got a good one. So it's funny how we met because you have we're all family, right?
Right.
We're all from the same neighborhood, as a matter of fact, which is a blessing, right?
No question.
And we went to the same high school and stuff. Went to the same schools, right, growing up.
Right.
And let's just talk about yesterday at West Junior High. AJ DeBansta giving away so much stuff to the community. All the kids coming out.
That was major.
Everything he does for they had a watch party at the Davis School. I saw a little kid yesterday give a speech about what was why AJ was good for being from Brockton and all of this stuff. And he was saying he makes it show you that with hard work, no matter where you come from, that you can achieve to get the greatness and the NBA and how inspiring it was to him. I think the kid was 7.
Yeah.
Or something.
He definitely got that Brockton spirit, I hear him talk, I'm like,
Everybody's feeling it.
I feel like that was, a younger me, but I didn't take that advantage of that opportunity. He took advantage of that opportunity and he made it happen,
That's right. And I met his mother. I went right up to her. She looked great, by the way. I loved his mother and father. I didn't get to meet Dad. Ace, sorry, I didn't get me. But you got a beautiful wife. So but I just wanted to congratulate her. Because they raised this child,
Nah, right. That's what I'm saying.
That's good parenting skills right there.
Great parenting skills.
And I can only imagine what life would be like for any of us, right? Mm-hmm. Coming from Brockton, and then moving to Salt Lake City or wherever he went to prep, where we went to school.
Right.
That's a different kind of vibe over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's quite different. So I imagine that it would be I don't know how I'd react that way. I always say I'm not from Brockton. I am Brockton because I never left.
Right.
Right.
No, most definitely.
And we're so I'm blessed to have this conversation with you because you're the same.
Awesome.
We're all in the same.
Let's talk about it.
And
it was funny to me when I was watching one of the podcasts they was talking about. It was D1 or one of those people, and he was saying how AJ was saying that he likes to listen to murder music before he does a game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and his pops was kind of going down.
What's the murder music like?
Some Mobb Deep and
that's murder. Mobb Deep's murder. Shook Ones? Shook Ones?
It's talking about street stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Music that's talking about street stuff.
I know, but
But he's using it in a different way. It's helping him. It's inspiring him to go kill shit on the court.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not a lot of people don't understand. Just because you listen to certain music, it's not going to make you a certain way.
Right.
It can inspire you to work out harder, or do something that that you're going to complete.
Or dance a little better.
Yeah.
Maybe you got a better move.
Everybody, just because somebody's rapping about shooting my bang bang, you're going to go do it.
How about the kid that's got the song Ebonics? I love that. It's a tribute to Big L. I like that.
Yeah.
That gets fired.
I love lyrical rap,
Yeah.
So when anybody can really, put their mind on the paper.
Well, that's because I've actually, everybody here, the camera's right over there. I'm going to look right into it. I've had the privilege and the honor to watch this guy write his music, and he writes it. I've never seen anything like it. It's like I don't know, graffiti or something. It's art. It's art.
The reason why I write like that because, when I was incarcerated doing my time, I didn't have much paper.
Yeah.
And, I had to really make with what I had, and to make a whole 16-bar song, you need one whole page. And that's
what
a
side
whole
is it?
song.
So say the paper's like this.
Mm-hmm.
You hold it this way or this way for 16 bars?
The long way.
The long way.
So it would fit by going down the columns like this way.
I see.
And I would put a whole song together on one page. That would be one song, and then I could make another song on the other page.
Yeah.
And that's how I kept my paper from running out like that. But even sometimes my paper would run out. I have to write on toilet paper.
So when was the first time that you wrote a song? You think, how old?
I had to be 13 years old, probably 12 years old. Yep.
And did you were people, like, did you guys, like, battle and stuff like that on the streets? I mean, listen,
Yeah,
we
like
grew up in that
I
era.
grew up in, you know what I mean?
We grew up during
late
the era.
'80s and the early '90s.
Yeah.
And so, you know, back then it was different, you know, like hip hop, we really took that shit to heart, you know, so.
Well, I think that the difference is that the history of hip hop is being lost in the message.
Nah, it is.
You know, the birth of hip hop's coming up on August 11th. It was 1973. DJ Kool Herc, 1520 Sedgwick Street. Fact check me if you want. Aunties.
The thing, I feel like hip hop, you know, it got really connected with fashion and getting money and stuff like that. Before, if you just had the hot words, the hot flow, that's all people was checking to hear. They wanted to see if you had the lyrics. But nowadays, like, oh, what you got?
Right.
You know, and
Yeah.
if you ain't got it like that, then people ain't gonna really respect you. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to really hear the lyrics, and they want to see that you're really doing what you're doing what you're saying.
Yeah.
Not all the time it happens like that, but most of the time, that's where hip hop is right now. You know.
Oh, so if you're out there rapping on the streets, they want to make sure you're out there firing.
Right.
I mean, fire in your mouth. Just like me, the flow and the stops, right? You know? Somebody used to said to me one time, it was like a Machine Gun Shannon, like, you know, Machine Gun Kelly? Machine Gun Shannon, please let me talk, you know, because I'm like, you know.
That's what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Gotta shine that light, you know?
But let's just talk about your music and how it's evolved, like, from, like, the time, like, over the years and things like that, because I think that generationally, but real quick before, so the real meaning of hip hop came around because of we were kind of in like this kind of a situation, like a social, economic era of time, right?
Right.
Where there was like a lot of oppressed people, and there was poverty. I mean, Brockton's not the richest city in the state, so I mean, I love Brockton. I wish we were. We maybe are gonna be next. So let's just say and pray for that. It's a full moon, it's a strawberry moon, let's put positive energy. It's Mercury
Most
retrograde today too. I mean,
Yeah.
it couldn't get more wilder than that.
Shout out to the strawberry moon.
That's right.
I might eat some strawberries today.
What was that? When I sing Strawberry Fields Forever.
Real.
No. But this is really talk, like, I don't want to talk about music. But the
Well-
hip hop thing, I have ADHD. One more time, I got to circle back because Auntie forgets. The reason it was a block party that was put on for a guy's little sister, and that's what kicked it all off in 1973. So it was a block party. So what it was is the 5 elements of hip hop. Well,
Exactly.
it was 4 back then, but now it's 5. So the 5 is the knowledge. If you didn't know, all right. You got to really take that home with you. What you learn from all the elements of it and what went into it, because
Right.
it was really like a impactful movement. It was a social movement, hip hop, when it was born, and it was born off of breaking beats from like Ray Charles. You know what I'm saying? And like breaking beats from that kind of stuff. So you know, these are the breaks. You know, anybody that doesn't know anything about hip hop should come on the Cartel Flow, and we can really give you a history lesson on it. But maybe we're gonna give you a block party.
Started out in the
Yeah, listen, we're gonna have I'm looking for the block party. I'm looking for the block party in a park. I'm not gonna hold on a block. I don't want it I don't want to take over a block. I want to have it in a playground.
Most
You
definitely.
know what I'm saying? But where we got the dances.
We definitely have to do more hip hop things out here in the city.
Absolutely,
I
we have
feel
to
like
teach them kids because they don't. We need to remind them of the values of how important hip hop is and why it started in the first place. What brought us together with hip hop, right? And as it evolved and people became hip to it, you know, not everybody was hip in the beginning, right? I'm going to say probably not everybody in the world was hip to it, but you know, I was growing up and not playing the saxophone when Nas came out with Illmatic, you know, and we also had Guru, Jazzmatazz. That was my first one, you know. That hit me.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's when I grew up listening to the Illmatic, the It Was Writtens, and things like that. Those are the albums that inspired me, you know, to be like a story writer, you know.
Because they are storytelling,
Yeah.
and that's the whole point. Because from the beginning of the album to the end, there is an entire there's an entire message and a story through it.
No, most
And that's
definitely.
like where I think that now what it is more, it's like an overall tone. People care more about the tone and whether it's like, you know, marketable rather than giving the pure message and taking a chance on giving the pure message.
Exactly.
Right? So if you do tell when you, oh my God, when you tell your own story, well, this is a good one. We got a call in here. Hold on, please. Hold on, please. We got a call in here. This is a good one. Nate, how you doing, pal? You're on speakerphone on the Cartel Flow. Your pal, Nate.
Jeez.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, let me put you closer to the mic here so that you're on a speaker.
You need to be in the building.
No, we just pulled up on you. I gave him a toss, and we just sat in the podcast room because Ben's here. I don't think anybody.
What's wrong with your voice?
No, I was outside and I had to go. I had to go get pizzas, and then I had to go to Costco. I was wet from the rain, and the air conditioner was on, and that's when it takes my voice away. I get this every year. No, it comes in the fall too. You're gonna see. You see?
You gotta take care of yourself.
I know, but listen, it was.
I just called to just apologize to you. I did an overnight, and then I had to get some sleep, and then I had to go back in.
Oh, I understand. Don't worry about it. I figured you must have been working or something when you didn't come to. Are you talking about East for the East Junior High thing?
Yeah.
You know what's nice that you gave me an apology? You know who else apologized to me? Mark Vasconcelos from the newspaper, which I thought was very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I walked up to him and I said, "Hey, I'm Shan Brockton.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you the invitation." He goes, "I'm so sorry, but you know what? There was so many shootings at that Cape Verdean thing, and then there was also a shooting in the morning,
Right.
over on the north side, kinda, and it not far from here actually. And the guy was killed at 8 in the morning, so he's like, I had to get some sleep. You know what I mean? Like, geez, this poor guy never. Like, how does he even get a rest?
Spazzing out here, huh?
Yeah,
Hey, listen.
yeah. We're talking about the message of hip hop and what it means, like the value of how it started, and like how important it is to like really share that again.
Hey, I won't be rude to the guests, but I want to come out there and see you Thursday. I think that's when I got a day off. So
Okay.
I'm gonna come over there and see you. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
I'm about to head back to work in about a half hour, but
You have to work the overnight.
Yeah, I worked the overnight. I'm trying to
Oh
pick up
shit,
the
you got the
man.
overnight flow.
Yeah.
But he's doing doubles. Are you doing doubles?
You doubling?
Yeah.
That's hard on your body, though.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
take your time,
Then
dude.
that's tight.
Yo,
I'm dead
you went from
tired.
nothing to working 18. How many hours is that? 16 hours. 60, at least 16 hours, right? So maybe you should rethink that. All those extra shifts for the beginning. Just give yourself a little time to ease into that. 40 hours is enough, I think, for like a little while.
Yeah, don't let them outdo you, man.
Yeah, you burn out. You don't want to burn out fast.
But yes, I'm probably gonna come out there in the morning to come see you. All
All right, we'll talk. Call me. Let's talk later on your break.
right.
All
I
right.
love you.
I love you too.
100.
Bye. Our brother. He's the best.
The big G right there, man.
That's a real deal.
Running his knuckles, dragging his knuckles through these streets before, you know what I'm saying? I used to watch him dragging his knuckles through these streets.
This kid, I met him like, I don't know, I was like, I don't know, young. I met him as a kid, junior high maybe,
Oh,
in
yeah?
Ash Street, yeah. Everybody used to hang out at the park over there,
No, for sure.
yeah. So, Ash Street Park's always been jumping. Even the other day, I dropped off. I was driving to go somewhere. Oh, I was going to Phil Griffin's. Shout out to Phil Griffin, City Council. Everybody was so great this week. And I have to say, shout out to Brockton City Council, shout out to the mayor, shout out to everybody, the police. They've been working hard, trying to keep the streets safe. You know, you cannot control it's just, what are you gonna do? Put the National Guard in there? You can't do that. People are celebrating. Soccer is so huge in the world. Just because Massachusetts or Brockton might not like soccer, guess what, Pat? Everybody, the rest of the world's loving it.
But that's just the bad seeds that just come out and want to just do stuff.
But people
You see
love
other people
soccer.
celebrating, you know
But
what
people
I mean?
love soccer more than they love football in the world.
Right.
Right, it's
a big thing,
It's
yeah.
a big thing.
It's a big thing.
You go to Turkey, I mean, Max husband's from Turkey. If we went to go to a Turkish game, like, it could be like somebody fighting, you would get
Right.
killed.
Even I was at work today and this girl, she just came running through the whole floor, just screaming, put Brazil on!
Listen, Brazil's good. Now, Friday night, I think it's Friday, Cape Verde's playing the team that Messi's on, is that
Yeah,
state?
yeah, it's about to go. Yeah, it's about to
That's-
be turned up. They probably going to have a lot of shit blocked off. A lot of
Campanelli
things going on.
Stadium's having a big show party. That's like a
Okay,
good
that's
place
good.
to go.
That's good. They're giving them a space.
They should open up Brockton High parking lot
They
to let people
should.
park. Actually, that's what the people should
It's
go.
that big, man, for
That
them.
Brockton High parking lot is big enough for people to rock with, and on both sides of the school, think about how big
100.
that is, right? Instead of having people on Main Street blocked off, and then it's like, and everybody's complaining about it. You know what I mean? So instead of having people complain about it, like what, maybe, how about a positive message about it? That wouldn't be bad.
Not 100.
Right? I mean, here's an idea. I mean, I don't know anything. I'm nobody. I'm a nobody, but I'm just saying, like, if you
You're
got
somebody,
people
kinda.
over there, right? If you got people
gotta
already
bring it.
over there, what the heck? Invite others to come. Have fireworks.
Right.
Have fireworks. So that they're not blowing
It's a
them up in
vibe,
the
yeah.
playgrounds and the basketball courts, so these kids gotta sweep up their mess in the morning.
They got the whole world, vibing with them right now, man.
Yeah, it's
Their
cool.
culture. They got a great culture, man. With the dance, the music, the food.
Cape Verde?
Yeah,
Oh my God, yeah.
it's a beautiful culture.
Absolutely, and it's a culture of love. You know,
Right.
everybody's like so loving and nurturing and like family oriented, valued. That's what I love so much.
I've been connected with Cape Verdean culture. For a
Well,
long
I mean,
time.
did we born here?
Yeah. But
Yeah, me too.
My grandmother's from San Vicente. You know what I mean? But she
Oh,
passed
alright.
away when my father was 2 years old.
Yeah.
But I feel it in me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
So I've been around it all my life, so it's like, yeah.
I've been
I can't
around
speak
Cape
it
Verdean
fluently,
people my
like,
whole
like,
life. I can't speak it, but I like the
yeah,
food.
Exactly.
I love the food, and I love everybody's. I love the music. You know how to kazumba?
Yeah, I actually went to the Zumba class.
No, sir. Did you?
Yeah.
Who was it? With the retired police officer, the guy in Dorchester. There was a guy that left being a
Zumba
cop
class
during COVID.
was in. I went to one in London, and then I went to another one. What was it? Randolph, I think it was.
Oh, maybe. I know where. Yeah.
I remember the one in London because I was recently.
That place in Randolph, Junior Rodigan spins, old school.
Yeah.
That's some shit. He was over here at the spot not
Junior
long
Rodigan's.
ago.
I ain't heard that
John
name in a
Rodigan's
while.
fire. I can't wait. We can go out. I'm down. I like that kind of stuff. I like to dance. I like to have a good time. I was outside the first game. There was no problems. The first game, after that, I was outside on Main Street.
Me too. I was outside too.
It was
So
early.
I said when I seen all this the mess the next day, I'm like, when this happened?
Yeah.
'Cause I was out there.
I was out there too. But I mean,
It
I
was a
left.
vibe.
I left. I seen your boy. Let's give a shout out to Kid on the Street that we were just talking to.
Chino Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just put a
Chino.
video together.
This kid,
Made some noise with it. Yeah.
I saw I saw him film his video.
I know. He told me.
I videoed the guy filming him in a video. It was so cool.
You're
I was
just all
so
around
great to
greatness
see.
right now. You're just all around greatness right now.
It was so good to see. It was just so good to see.
Nah, it's a beautiful thing.
You know, like to watch that, and you got cars beeping, and the kid's on target with the flow, and his flow is not easy.
No. He was
He's
doing
got
like
a
some
little bit-
chanting, like he was trying to, was he chanting like Jamaicans?
Yeah, a little bit,
Like,
yeah.
Jamaican chant?
Yeah, a little bit. It was different.
Yeah,
So to
yeah.
like stay on a different beat that you're not used to, and on
Nah,
a different,
100.
if it's not your regular flow, and that I feel like a lot of these artists are using the same old flow. You think about that? They're repeating themselves
They are. I mean-
song after song, same sound, just different maybe background.
But that's good for the people that have their authentic flow. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? You're gonna get chosen out of the bunch. You know what I mean? Because that's what makes a good artist. Because you're not like everybody else.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Right. I mean, you got a song for Brockton. You kind of gave me a little preview too, but
Yeah.
you got you got a couple songs. You got
Yeah.
one with your brother. I mean, you got millions of songs. They're all in the vault, by the way.
Right.
They haven't been released yet. They're in the archives,
They're in the archives, man.
but they're coming.
Yeah. Because the bag is getting dusty.
Listen, it's
Time
getting
to dust it off.
the book's getting heavy. There's too many
Yeah.
pages now.
Right.
There's a lot of pages now.
It's a lot of pages.
There's a lot of pages, and you are just so artistic in your visions and like the way that you have changed in your music as it's evolved in
Right.
your life over time.
That's the thing. I used to talk real grimy in my music. Like I really know how to, like, hurt somebody's feelings. You know.
Yeah.
But now I'm more like positive. You know, trying to speak motivational and help the kids. You know.
But you've always been a lyricist, so
I'm
that's how
a
you're able to
lyricist, yeah.
use the words as words can be used as weapons or words of wisdom or love, right?
Right.
So you think about it that way. So you either got your weapons or your love. Words of love, so you got the devil and,
Right.
and God. right there, weapons, manipulative that way.
But us as human beings, we're gonna go through all those different types
Exactly.
of temperaments in our life. Might want to hear some. We might be mad at one point. We want to hear something that's gonna make us,
Or say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but instead, I'm all for like speaking your truth.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know,
Just
we
like,
go
be
through
authentic.
all types of emotional things in life. So we
Yeah.
need music that's going to adapt to all them different things that we're going through. That's how Tupac was. Tupac knew how to make something about kids, the
Remember
world,
Brenda's having a baby?
racism,
Yeah.
everything. Tupac was touching on everything. Then he'd go try to, you know what I'm saying, shoot everything up. You know what I mean? He was all over the place. But that's just how music works. That's the artist. He's painting his picture. You know, you got to paint your picture any which way you can paint it. You know, and there's all different ways to paint a picture.
That's right. That's right. See, and I feel like, so, yesterday I was at that AJ thing again, but I will say this, there was so many kids there, and it was so great, and it felt like maybe, like, there was some of the kids there that maybe aren't maybe gonna be involved, and, not every kid is involved in community
Right.
activities, or like something to do in the summer when if they can't work. Now, I met a kid last night that's 17, because there was a fire near where I live. And I had to go check it out, because I didn't know, I wasn't calling the cops. I wasn't calling the fire department. I was gonna get water and just go down and put it out. I didn't know if it was a tree, though.
Right.
So I had to go check it out, because I didn't wanna make the call. So, there was like a little angel sitting there. I'm like, do you mind walking with me over there, just in case there's people there? I don't know if that's fireworks. It could explode in my face if I get close to it. But I'm praying and I'm deeming that it's gonna go up by the time that we get to it. And it was embers by the time we got there. And he walked with me. He's 17, he's looking for a job. It's hard for him to find a job right now. And I said, well, what happens then if you don't find a job? Like, it's easier to, sometimes make a bad decision
Right.
than make the right decision, right? So where is the guidance in this kind of situation? And who are those kids that need to be reached and that would want to come out and rock with us? We're positive. They come on the show and rock with us for an hour.
Right.
Why not? I'm all for
Just gotta
it.
build it. They'll come.
They'll come.
You know,
They
build it, and they will come. You
We gotta
know.
give them a taste of Rev. Yeah, Rev first.
Yeah. So.
That's all. That's it. Once you know, you know. But it's just a magical thing when you see kids being able to be kids and not having to be adults. That part. And I think that when I look at the statistics of the murders in Plymouth County, right? 8 out of 12 the people, it's Brockton.
Yeah.
And that's a huge percentage for 2025. I mean, it's not his fault, Timothy Cruz's fault.
Right.
It goes through his office. He's running for campaign. I'm supportive of everyone. But I just want to say, that's kind of scary to think that that's our community. 8 out of 12 in Plymouth County. Plymouth County's a big place,
Yeah.
So what are we doing wrong, or what can we do to change things and make it better? And maybe we could do it through music to show.
There's not enough things for them to do.
Yeah.
And, they get caught up in street life. Once you get caught up in that, that's a whole different other ball game. And you got a audience in that field. So it's like a lot of people be trying to become the biggest in that field, not caring about the communities or who they hurt and anything like that, because that's a different world. So once you get caught up in that world, it's like you don't really wake up out of that world until you get to go to prison or something bad happens to you.
Right.
That's when reality kicks in, and that's when you want to start doing the things that's gonna embrace your light instead of your darkness. But we have to go through those challenging moments before you wake up. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with a lot of these kids. They haven't gone through it yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're going through little things and getting spanked on the hand a little bit, but they're going back to bullshit. That's how I was growing up. I used to get spanked on the hand a little bit, do it a couple months, maybe a year or two, go back out, do the same thing.
Yeah.
Get the hood love. You know what I mean? Oh my, that nigga's back home. Oh yeah. Everybody's acting like what I'm saying? They're rooting for you, but come to find out,
The
They all
streets are
backstabbers.
not
Yeah.
as loyal to
They're
you.
not- they're
as
not
you
loyal
are gonna
at
be loyal
all.
to the streets. I'm
They're
gonna
not
tell you
loyal
that.
at all.
I have said this for I don't know how many years. I've been telling people this. The streets are never gonna be as loyal
Right.
to you as you are to them. So do yourself a favor and be loyal to yourself and God,
Right.
because no cap is the truth.
Yeah, it's a game, man. It's like a sports game, like a basketball team or something like this. You know what I mean? But once everybody gets traded, they're not your teammate no more. But that's what happens in the streets. Most of the people that's your team, they're trading themselves to other places. You know what I mean? They're no longer your teammate no more. You know what
Are
I
they
mean?
going to other teams or are they going?
Nah, not like that. It's just like
Oh, wait.
saying that, you know, once things get too real, you know, people will go somewhere else instead of, you know, coming back and dealing with you. Or,
Yeah,
you know
I
what
got
mean?
you. Yeah,
And
yeah.
staying together as a strong team, you know.
understand.
They'll chicken out. They'll
I
go different which
understand.
ways, and you know what I mean? They'll snitch on you or whatever. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
I
It's
see.
like,
Oh, I got you.
your whole-
But these are your, like, and it's like, these are your, they're supposed to be your boys. They're
right.
like your
This
family.
is
These
like
are-
your family. This
your
is like,
family.
and that's why
It's
the
tough.
whole game is like it's topsy turvy. You know what I mean? Because you're creating something, you're building something with people, but it's eventually gonna get destroyed because of, you know, people devaluing you, people, you know what I mean, trying to take from you, you know, people hating on you, jealousy, a lot of different things come in this game. You know, when you do time, you got dudes that's gonna probably mess with your girl while you doing time.
Oh, that's
You
called
know?
Mr. Johnny Sports Coats. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. these sports
Johnny
jackets.
Sports Coats.
You got them sports jackets.
Yo, it's a thing. It's a real thing. Johnny Sport Coat.
You know, I done seen a lot of crazy things happen, man, you know, and it's no
It's
loyalty,
sad.
you know, in this game.
No.
So it's like, once you realize that, then it's like, okay,
But who's telling them? Nobody there. Like, what are they? What kind of dreams are these kids getting sold right now that it would be like? They don't really see like the end result. Like, if you look at this, right? If you look at this right, and you're a lifetimer, like you started this stuff when you're a kid, because they're recruiting kids at 11 years old in the
Right.
city. But I mean, real talk, it's
Let's
true.
believe it.
So best believe it. There are kids at 11 years old that are in gangs right now, and that's sad. That's terrible. I wish I could save these kids. I wish they could come and hang out with me, and they don't have to do nothing. We could eat peanut butter and jelly. in the
like I
park.
said, they're
don't care.
looking for a team. You know what I mean?
They
They
need the right team.
Right.
All right, and maybe it's just a team that shows them a different kind of love or something. I don't know. I like a different kind of. I don't know, but you know, there's something for everyone. You don't have to use that as your team. There are other teams out there that are rooting for you. All right, this is a sanctuary with sneakers on. I'm rooting
So
for
we
you.
can start something called Team Love,
No,
you know,
why not? It's the truth.
but everything's just,
It's-
love stays there. It's never going to go away.
Yeah, and like, all right, so you're 11 years old, you get in a gang, and now you're in DYS, right? And we already know that that can kind of break someone in the beginning, kind of, if that's their first time they're arrested, and they're in DYS.
Right.
Because I know a kid that was in there at 10 years old.
I
and
was in
first
the
of all-
DYS.
What, wait, not 10. It's 12. It was like the legal age is 12 to get in there.
I went at 12.
Yeah, not at 10.
Yeah, not at 10.
No,
At 12.
10's like, that was mental. I thought it was, wait till that one comes out. But anyways, let's talk about 12 years old. So when's the last time you went to jail? Or when'd you get out? When'd you get out? How about that? Let's just say, when did you
Okay,
get?
when I got out of prison, 2015, I believe.
Oh, all right, it's a while ago. It's been like 11
Yeah,
years. It's not like it was,
yeah.
it's not like it was 6, it's not like it was, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
No, 11 years, dude. That's a long
It's a long
time.
time, yeah.
That's a long time, especially when you have had such a 12-year-old going in this DYS,
Right.
right? So look at that. So we're looking at somebody that's been through the system multiple times throughout life.
Yeah.
And the music has evolved as it's grown, and now there is a testament to give you the Reverend. You see? Because this is what it means when your music changes and evolves over the years, and it grows with you as you grow in life through your trials and tribulations,
Not for sure.
you know? So maybe you could talk a little bit about like that music piece of it. Because your
far
music
as-
is fire. Like, maybe just rap or something. Put some beat. Just freestyle. What the heck?
This is how I used to do it when I was in the cell. Man, when you coming through, everybody got 100 clips, I got 100 too. What's the happiness? It's funny dudes claim we don't see when nobody wanna run with you. You even stomach, but if you well here, take a shell or two. Let diamonds in my ringtone, and I'm surviving. Everybody's trying to hold my ringtone. Ben sign. The way I shine in front of the hood more than a Ben sign. And the pain is love, then this thug must have been blind. Better spark that. I'm about to stop taking x-rays to see where niggas' hearts at. Where I'm coming from. Ain't every chick that you love and run to see where I'm coming from. I bring heat when the summer's done. Cook beef like an oven, you just sweet like some bubble gum. Keep thinking that a hustler dumb. I'ma have the crowd running while I run to get my other.
All right, I mean, let's talk about that.
Yeah, see, no, that's
You know
what I'm saying.
Like beatboxing too, you can beatbox too. It's like you're fire.
You know what I mean?
You know, and that, nobody can do that anymore. There's not one. I have not heard one beatboxer in Brockton. Not one.
No.
No, but I did see the kid drop the piano on Spring Street.
Nah, for real, because I come from that real era of hip-hop where I used to be in my cousin's basement.
But that's
You know.
when it was all the elements,
Yeah.
right?
I be in my cousin's basement. They was on the turntables. You know, we break dancing down there in the basement on Warren Ave.
Music was made from
history,
sounds.
you already know.
Music was made from buckets. Music was made from any kind of sound you could make it from,
Nah,
but it
for
was
sure.
not made from YouTube beats. Because
Nah,
you
for
get
sure.
sued for that stuff. Anybody that's scratching that stuff, just know.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta buy it outright 1,000 times over and look at it, have a lawyer look at it, because you won't be able to release it.
Nah, for sure.
That's the thing. They take your money and then it's like, you can't release it. It's too bad. But, you know, making your own beats is the best way. Especially
It is.
when you know how to sing. You know, I know you can sing. It's the whole family can sing. And I know that,
Melodic flow, you know.
yeah, rap, you can beatbox. You can do anything.
Yeah, I love the music, man. Like I said, especially in prison when I was locked up. Like my brother, when he was here, talking with you, he's letting you know, like in prison, like we used to have acts of fame, and all of us used to be up in there, and you know, freestyling, you know, for soups. You know, I mean, bags of soups. You know, like we was really in the unit. You know, everybody just standing around, you know, with their bags of soups. Everybody's, you know, putting money up, and it was real. Like it was real hip hop. You know, it was just, you know, in Plymouth it was a lot of good hip hop, especially from artists from Boston, Brockton. Like
In Plymouth County? Boston?
a lot of people from the South Bay, a lot of people from
really?
Boston would come to
I didn't know that.
Plymouth, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We had people from the feds there. We had a lot of people from all different jobs, even from upstate, you know, 52As, they come back, you know, to the county, you know, to take care of something else. But they're upstate.
I see.
So, yeah, we used to have run-ins with all types of people from all different hoods. And
How was that? Like inside, was it fine? No big deal?
I mean, if you built like that, then there's nothing, you know. Like you got to be built like that, though, you know. Especially if you're in the streets and you doing the things that you know is unnecessary, and it's gonna come back and haunt you. You know what I mean? When you're sitting in there, so, you know what I mean. You better know how to fight, and you better know how to handle your own. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people, you know, was able to do that though. A lot of people, you know, they got their ass whooped. They went to PC. You know, they went to, they couldn't handle it. So you know.
Yeah.
But
Do you think that the kids right now are equipped for like the?
Nah. I mean, not from where I was when I used to go in. Like, kids now, I don't think they ready
But
for that.
we got a pal just got out not too long ago.
Who?
Our friend just got out not too
Oh,
long
yeah,
ago.
yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
for
thinking
sure.
about it. Like the young kids going in, like, what do you think? Like they have no idea.
They gotta
what
run
it
into
is.
OGs like that. You know
Yeah,
what I
and
mean?
you're doing it, you know, someone else is doing a natural life,
Yeah,
you know?
you know. And when I
Shout
came
out
home
to
from the
the-
state,
yeah.
my cellmate, he was doing a natural life bid, and I was only doing 3 years at that time. So it's like they put me in the cell with a lifer.
How'd that feel? You didn't give a shit.
I mean, I didn't
didn't look at him
care,
any
you know,
differently?
but at the end of the day,
But
you're thinking about, hold up, man, I gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't have to get into it like that, because if we get into it, then he ain't gonna give a fuck.
Right, he's already got.
You know what I'm saying?
What's it?
So
What's
it's like,
it? Second Life?
I want to go home, so I'm not going to take it there as much as somebody that's not going home is going
Oh,
to
I
take it
got
there.
you.
You know what I mean?
All right.
So it's like, you got to really, you know, respect the ones that's doing all that time and shit like that and make sure shit right. But at the end of the day, you ain't going to take no shorts, but you want to just, you know, be stand up in whatever you do and just, you know, keep it official.
And a fish doesn't get caught with their mouth open.
Nah.
No, I mean, a fish only gets caught with their mouth open.
That's
That is it. A fish only gets caught with their mouth open. So if you shut your mouth and you don't say anything, you don't get caught.
You good, yeah, you good. You know what I'm saying? You play by the rules, you just, you know. But hopefully, you know, these youngest men ain't got to go through all that, man. Just continue going on that right road. You see AJ, you see the way, you know, he just turned to, and that's good having both parents sometimes. Not to say there ain't single parents that held it down for their children, you know what I mean, and made them successful, but it's easier when you got both parents, you know. And
they moved to Utah.
Yeah, I heard the stories about his parents and how tough they was on him, and never really let him get out there into them Brockton streets, because they already know once he got out
Well,
there.
it would have been, you know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Once them
brought.
Brockton streets get to you, man, that's woo.
Yeah, and that
You know what
kid
I mean?
is so successful. Like, it's just, he he might not have. I actually think he would have made it even if he was at Brockton High.
Right.
I think he would have made it at Brockton High anyways, because you know, this city would fight for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
so
sure.
he would have made it no matter what. Everybody's so
still, you have to be careful with talents like that, man. You got to make sure you know.
Because jealous people take
Yeah,
your
look at
soul.
Chris Bender, that laid back in the days.
Who's that?
Chris Bender, singer from the Eastside Projects.
Oh yeah.
He was like, his music was off the chain. He just got signed to a nice deal and everything. But this was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was in the
So it's
early
like,
'90s, wasn't it?
yeah, it was in the 90s. So it's like, once you got a certain talent about you, a certain gift, you got to make sure you stay out the way, man, because you got a lot of jealous people, man. That's going to, you know. So I'm glad that young man stayed out the way and got to where he needed to be, you know.
Yeah.
And he got signed, and that's a beautiful thing. But like I said, man, life, I feel like things are getting a little better, but things are getting worse too at the same time. But I think things are getting better than what they used to be.
You think?
You think it's getting worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When a 14-year-old tells you that they can get a gun before they can get a bag of weed, yeah, I think it's pretty worse than it was when we
Yeah,
were
because
kids.
you didn't think about the fentanyl.
Back in the day,
we didn't have fentanyl
we
back
didn't have
then.
we didn't have social media. We had an encyclopedia
You know what I mean?
and a payphone, right?
I said it's getting better because of the knowledge that's being poured out right now. Like, there's so much knowledge about the
But they're not
LLCs,
listening.
about the, you know, the different things that we need to do in order to construct a business. You know what I mean? The streaming, the different things. You know what I mean? We didn't have all that back then. You know what I mean? We have all that now. So it's like there is multiple ways to get out the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, kids are streaming right now. Kids are doing all types of things. You know what I mean?
they're
They're on the video
entrepreneurs.
games. They're getting paid for video game playing right now. That's why I said it's different from what it was, because we was really in the streets. We didn't have all that back
Right.
then.
But I had a job when I was 14. You know, you can work. You can't work that young now. I think
You can't?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe a parent has to write a letter. I have no idea.
Okay.
You know, so again, like this 17-year-old kid, I hope that I can help to find him a job. For real, because I don't want to see this kid he's so sweet. I mean, he called me ma'am. He messaged me on Instagram. Thank you. I just wanted to let you know, ma'am, that I got home safe. Because I said, please let me know you're home safe.
Mm-hmm.
He was walking.
That's all they need
In the
sometimes,
streets.
somebody to care about them, man.
You know?
Because once you feel like nobody cares about you, you know, you feel lost. You feel like giving up on yourself. And that's what a lot of people do. They get giving up on themselves because nobody's really pouring into them, you know?
Yeah.
So it's good when they get somebody to pour into themselves because they feel like they got something to live for after that, you know? Like, damn, this person sees something in me, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, I actually feel like that is kind of how I feel with this, like, whole, like, evolution of, like, me having a podcast and, like, the people here at the Brockton Community Access Network. I mean, shout out to this building straight up. It's
Nah, you don't even know what you're doing right
This
now,
city.
man. You got the big G, man, on here with you, man. He came home fresh, man, and y'all doing your thing, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. And, you know, I just want to shout y'all out for that, man.
Thank you.
And
You know,
definitely love it.
this one, yeah, the first time I ever came in here was last year for Luz Valash when she was running for mayor. Because I was like, oh yeah, I want to come in and see it. Because, you know, and it was just amazing to watch her debate. And, you know, there were little kids asking the questions. So it was like, it was a youth-based. It was like a kid in junior high and a couple of high school kids asking the people that were running for government questions. It was really sweet to watch, actually. And, you know, I think that it gives the kids confidence. Actually, I think I'd like a debate team as imagine like a debate gospel rap team.
Nah,
That part.
that'd be dope.
Imagine that. No swearing.
So much you can do.
Right?
So much
No
you
swear.
can
But you
do.
can swear. I mean, listen, nobody's perfect in life. I don't expect you to be, because I'm certainly not,
So
and I'm the
much
judge
to
and
do.
jury of my own life, nobody else's.
So much.
Yeah, there's so many opportunities right now that we can offer, I think, as a community, and just people coming together.
Like I said, I didn't even know a lot about a lot of things, but you know what I'm saying? Now I'm starting to get open to things. I'm like, damn, all this shit was around and I didn't know about this? Because it's like, you want to grow with people that's willing to grow, you know what I mean? We all have a vision, you know what I mean? And some of us
Right.
have brighter visions than others, and so you can help that person, you know what I'm saying, with their vision, you know what I mean? Everybody can help each other with their visions, you know what I'm saying? And,
There's no I in team.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So
You know,
it's
one
like,
person isn't gonna save the world.
I've
If
been-
it would have been done already.
right, I've been waiting to run into visionary people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's hard,
It's
it's
hard.
hard, it's hard, and people think you're nuts.
even yesterday when I was sitting back and I'm writing down rhymes and everything, and I'm like, damn, I just need somebody to give me some input about something right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just that small little thing. You know what I'm saying?
Now you already know.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like,
But that's the
But
kind of
it-
stuff.
because you
is
got
needed.
everybody can't be there for you at, you know what I'm saying, when you need them, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got their own life.
That's right, but you can't really trust anybody else with your vision,
Right.
because they might be jealous of your vision and try to destroy it.
Right.
That part, too. Think about
Right.
that.
Well, it's-
So you really
right.
gotta really trust the person that you're rocking with for that stuff.
Right.
Because people, the grass is very green, and so aren't the snakes.
Right.
You can't see them.
A lot of people can know how to steal your energy, you know what I'm saying? They'll take your energy right from you.
Yeah, shout out to Pastor James Wade and Rochelle Wade, Pastor Rochelle Wade. He told me flat out, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised about the things you're gonna see. Don't be surprised. And I'm not, actually.
That's why be careful about, you know what I'm saying,
You know?
the company you keep, and, you know, like,
Yeah, you gotta be real careful. You gotta watch, I only know when I'm with you,
right.
who you with, right? But when you're outside, I don't know what you're doing. I don't got a
Exactly.
tracking device on you, nor do I want one on anyone, and I don't want one on me. So I don't want to see one on you, and I don't want one on me. And when I see that stuff, I just
Yeah,
want to
that's-
cut it off.
That's bad.
I just want to cut it off. Well, usually it's a snitch, but it could be when you get home. You know what I mean? They just keep an eye on you for a couple of minutes.
Right.
You know, that sometimes happens. That happens, for natural life sentence people get that are returning citizens, they have to wear a bracelet. I mean, Stephen Pena never not working.
Mm-hmm.
That guy never not working, by the way. Stand on business, Stephen Pena Senior.
Mm-hmm.
He is never not working, but that guy, I think he had to wear a bracelet when he got out. 28 years wrongful incarceration.
Mm.
And
That's
he's out
crazy.
fighting for that, and it's crazy.
They ain't giving no money?
He's what? He was in court. They just overturned his thing, I think.
They overturned it.
I
but-
believe that was just, I don't know if it's
Oh, but now he's
finalized
suing
yet.
them. Now he's,
I don't know if it's
know.
final yet. I think so. I pray to God it is. I pray to God it is. Because that guy, he needs to,
That's
be able to
crazy.
live a normal life,
Imagine sitting in a damn cell and you ain't do this shit.
But you're not a snitch.
That's crazy. Yeah.
All right?
That's
That's a real shit.
but
That's real.
that's part of that's it's
That's-
crazy because when you're in that life,
But
it's
that's
like-
what the life once was.
Yeah.
But it is not the same life it is today. Because today, the people that your besties, they're going to turn their
G-code,
back
man.
on you. They're going to
Oh
turn.
yeah, most definitely. 100%.
Nobody is going to be more loyal to you than yourself, your mother, your family, God, your friends. Find someone to look up to. Find someone to look up to. You know who I found to look up to? Greg Boyle, Father Boyle, Homeboy Industries. This guy drove a bicycle around in Dolores, Mission, in East LA in the late 1980s.
Wow.
And a bicycle, a Jesuit. He opens up this thing, and it ends up being Homeboy Industries, the largest gang intervention program in the world. This guy, he's a storyteller. And the way that he talks is just about telling great stories about people in his life that are wonderful. Now they've touched him on, and telling their stories,
That's
giving
dope.
their stories a voice. So he's giving gang members' stories a voice in his books. But he teaches you about, I was talking about boundless compassion, right? That's the tattoos on the heart. The kinship kinship's no joke. You just seen how I was talking to the guy in the street. I mean, if you weren't with me, I probably would have parked my car right there in the thing with him. But just because I blind faith and trust, because I know that God walks with me, right? So I already know, and I take some crazy chances that most people shouldn't. Don't do what Auntie does. I get some beautiful pictures though when I do it, and I had no camera today.
Crazy.
So that's how the world works. You were with me, and I had no camera, so thank God for that. But you know, people, kindness works with kindness. When you lead with kindness, so boundless compassion, kinship, the tenderness of the heart, and that we're all part of a cherished belonging in this world. We're all one. We're not different. We're all equal. You know, we are all the same. And like, I believe that there are people that.
That's the last truth, man. When we get on this earth, man, when we finally realize that we're no different from each other. Like, we're really all one part of the source, you know, with just individual little pieces, fragments of the source. You know what I mean? Just having our own experience, you know, so we can go back to the source with this experience, you know, and that's just all it is. And a lot of people don't understand that, you know. Everything is mathematics. Everything is, you know, numbers.
Yeah, you're into numerology and stuff like
that. Oh, yeah, big
like,
time.
Wicked into astrology, numerology, all of the stuff.
Big time.
It's also angel numbers, you know.
Angel numbers. That's what it's all about. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta recognize the time, you know, when they're speaking out to you, and the universe, it all works. It works with each other. You know, you got to know the signs and the signals when the universe is channeling in with you. You know.
Yeah,
and
it's like the art of divine timing. You know,
Right.
just being able to recognize it well instead of like letting. It's like Eminem, you got one shot for the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, do you seize it or do you let it go?
Right.
You know, and it's a matter of like, I guess having the balls to go through with something, the fear of rejection. And
Right.
like, how many times can you be said no in life? I've been told no my whole life. Here I am at the podcast. I say hell yeah. I say hell yeah.
What day was you born on?
October 27.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you have lots of wisdom, man. You can be very hard on yourself, but you got lots of wisdom.
You know, the October Scorpios hit different.
Right.
It's different, yeah.
Natural born leader, definitely. You know, might isolate yourself sometimes, but
The highs are high, the lows are low. Let's
Right.
just say that. The
just gotta keep that balance, though. That's
Yeah.
what it's all about, balance.
Right,
If you don't have balance, then you're off your rocker.
exactly. Everybody already knows that.
I know. I'm just
Yeah, you know, I'm just saying, but like anybody that knows, I'm just fun. You know, wherever I am, I'll pop
Right.
out. I'll throw up.
I'm the same way, man. I'm just a lively spirit. I just like to have fun. You
I
know,
want to make people feel
Right.
like nice, kind. Like maybe even just smiling at somebody could make their day.
I just like laughing and
Having a good time.
and
Life's too damn short.
that's why I feel like that's why life is kind of like crazy because not everybody's serious, you know.
I know. That I do know. That I do know. And some people, like, you know, there's givers and there's takers.
Right.
And it's real, it's
takers be
really,
taking, don't
well,
they?
they don't even stop. They take anything that wasn't glued down. You know.
Takers be taking.
They will suck you dry. And, you know, it's like you can't help everybody.
Nah, you can't.
Nah. So, like, you really got to understand, like, in this kind of a game, I've learned, it's painful, right? Trying to help others. But at the same time, there's so many wonderful things that have happened and magically along the way. Like, the first two kids that I met on a TikTok, look at this, I did TikTok with these kids from Walden High School last year. I never had I had a TikTok, but I never used it.
I got TikTok.
Well, I didn't use it.
1111 Darevvn.
There you go. Find out.
1111 DAREVVN.
All
On
right.
TikTok. You know, I do numerology on there, and you know, I got a lot of people that come on
Lock
there
it in.
and get their numbers, man, and you
We
know,
should be
like,
doing some live readings actually on that.
Nah, that's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
All right. So you think about the angel numbers and all of this stuff and the guidance, and like, do you feel like it's because you're rocking a little bit harder with God than you used to?
Say it again.
Do you think you're rocking a little harder with God at this age than you were when you were 12? Or
The
something?
God within me.
The God within you. You think
Yeah.
the God has changed within you over the years?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I always had a strong spirit about myself, but I didn't know what direction to really take myself in, you know, and I was kind of lost. But when I started, you know, reading lots of books, gaining so much knowledge, and, you know, started acquiring lots of knowledge, that's when I started seeing the setup and the life, you know what I mean, and how the trickery and the division of everything, you know what I mean, and I had to unlearn and relearn everything over again, you know.
Did you read the 48 Laws of Power?
You know I did.
It's so small, I had to get the Audible. I got a magnifying glass for that, and I got
Right.
glasses. I mean, I don't know, why is it so small? Is it?
I didn't only read that, I studied that book, but at the
Yeah, and
end
you
of the
actually,
day,
each chapter is its own study.
Yeah,
It's just like.
it's what we naturally do in life, but it's like you become observant to a lot of things that you do before you do it. You know what I mean? But naturally, I used to do a lot of things that's in that book when I was running the streets. You know, I was royal in my own fashion, running through the clubs and doing. You know what I mean? Being a compelling spectacle in a lot of situations. I mean, there was just so much things in that book that was working on the hearts and minds of others. You know, never eat the free lunch and like it's things that automatically that you do. You know, you don't trust nobody. You know what I mean? So it's like. All them different chapters, like it was already in line in my life. Like I said, it just made me more observant.
Yeah.
So it was like I knew what I was getting myself into or what I was doing when I was doing it. Like, oh shit, right now.
You know, but then do you think now with like at this? I feel like at this stage that I'm trying to give myself a little bit more faith in people.
Right.
And be a little bit more trusting than I.
But that's what I'm saying. The book is
you know?
It's very deceiving, but. To somebody that doesn't know what you're trying to do to them, you know, I feel like everybody deserves to be straight up. Whenever you shouldn't have to, you know, try to use some type of trickery.
And that's really kind of what that book is.
Yeah, but it's
really,
like
it's not a book on
Right.
It's a book like it gives you like a chapter on Machiavellian.
Right. It's letting you
It's
know how
not.
to win. You know, it's for people that just want to win
No,
by doing anything. Like
no matter what it takes.
yeah, no matter what it takes, that's the book for you. But you guess what? You're gonna have to deal with your karma. You know,
right.
whatever you do in life. You know what I mean? So that's what that book's not telling you. Like, you know what I mean?
I think somebody around here wrote a book. Actually, there's a book from somebody around here. He wrote a book about saying he was up in the streets and all this. I'm not gonna but saying up on the streets in Brockton. I said, Nate.
Saying he was in the streets?
Yeah, up in the streets. He could walk Main Street. First chapter, scared, you know, music, and the band and all this stuff. Anyway, long story short, this kid, he was never out on the street. I gotta get the book from Nate. I said Nate read about 3 pages.
Oh, he
he was
started
like,
clowning
no,
him.
this is like, I'm not gonna. I'm like,
That dude
oh,
lying,
is this dude
man.
lying or what? I mean, come on. If you can write a book
Man.
about that's supposed to be if it's fiction, that's cool, right? But don't write a autobiography about yourself. That's a lie. It's a lie.
Like I said, man,
I
everybody
can't,
wants
you
to be
know-
the one. That's why I said it all comes down to us being one when we finally find out we're one together.
That's
But
right.
The ones that really don't understand that, they try to distract it. They try to divide themselves and think they're the one. I'm the one. No, I mean, but we're all the one.
There's
But,
no one that's one.
Right.
We're all one.
exactly.
He's one.
Right.
There is one. Everybody looks up to one,
Right.
right? But
But he was talking about he was the
he
nobody
was
could
out
touch
running the
him and
street, nobody
everything.
could touch him. He was all this and that, running Main Street.
Everybody-
Yo, that's a lie. Main Street, back in the
Yeah,
day.
anybody
yo,
can get touched, man.
Israelites that walking down there in the 90s. We had the Black Panthers
Remember that?
chapter.
Like, yeah.
But didn't we
What
have
happened to them?
didn't we have the Panthers too? At one point, it's like.
Yeah, with redhead.
Oh, those with the red,
what were they called again?
The red
With the red-
berets.
I forgot. No,
Green
it was the
berets.
Angels. The
Oh, the Guardian Angels.
Guardian Angels. Yeah.
They came from New York.
Did they?
Yeah, they started in New York. They
remember
would
we
walk
was-
the streets for peace.
He was whooping, not me, but my mother was whooping their ass back in the day, man.
They walked the streets for peace. I mean, listen, I bet you if we walk the streets in peace and solidarity, nobody's going to bother us.
No.
Like, I think people would actually want to rock with us.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. For real.
I already
Like,
know.
if we're talking about, like, music and this kind of stuff, we're walking around a neighborhood, kids would come out, want to talk about music with us.
No,
Walk
most
around in a
definitely.
circle and it actually keep them out of trouble.
That's what we should be doing, you know. We gotta. It takes a village, you know.
Yeah, it does.
And you know, like I said, everybody's so out of touch with reality right now, and everybody's in their phones like this. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Nobody's really, you know, putting in the groundwork, walking these streets and really trying to connect with the people, you know, and. You know, like I said, with the divide and more and more and more.
And that's because the people don't have kinship. They don't know what that is. Compassion, people can have compassion. It's bullshit anyway. It's like empathy and compassion. You say, oh, empathy and compassion
Right.
it is the same in one, but it's not. It's two different, right? But kinship's next level. Kinship is being down and being at the same level as the person in front of you. So if you could have a full-blown conversation with a homeless person at their level, at the space that they are, and the mindset that they're at, and just like give them your heart. You know what I mean? Like purely and simply just let them tell their story, and just embrace them as like like they're people. They're people too. My therapist told me I should create a book of homeless people, and I said I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take pictures of homeless people and tell their
because they
story.
might come up.
You know, I don't want to
life
ever
and
do that.
they don't
You
want
know,
that shit.
I don't want to do that to somebody. I don't like that. Have I taken a video of where I've been? Yeah, in case I got killed by where I left from where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, you can put that on TikTok and you can get
I would not
donations
do
from a
that.
lot of people that help you out. I see that a lot on
I know,
TikTok
but I
and
won't
stuff like
because I'm
that.
not going to out people's locations.
Oh, okay.
I will never do that. I would never do that. I believe in respecting other people's values and like their privacy.
Privacy, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the fact that
Some
they.
people do it just to get the props, you know.
Yeah, I'm not
like
doing it for that. I do it. I mean, I have not.
brownie points and shit like you.
That's not what it's about. It's about making
But-
someone have a way out if they need it. You know, text this number, say who it is.
Exactly.
So I
give them a way
answer
out.
it.
I'm just giving money and giving them.
I'm gonna give you. I'll be able to make a phone call for you, and I'll be able to get you somewhere.
Right.
Resourcefully in a resourceful time, like in a really as fast turnaround time as I can. But I will help anybody I can in that way, because recovery and things of that nature is a hard road. I mean, I got to give a shout out real quick to Exafame, because let's give it real talk.
I didn't even know homie was down bad like that at one
24
point.
songs, yo. Yeah.
I always, when I met him out in the Bing, like he always just seemed like, like he really had his shit together all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
like,
because he was not on drugs. Cause
oh, he
was
wasn't. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry.
it's crazy.
Behind
like,
the wall.
Yeah,
I
it's crazy.
won't.
Because like you don't know what somebody can go through in life. You know what I mean? There's
He
so
went
many
through a
people.
lot.
Like I just seen a friend around the corner. You know what I'm saying? When you was talking to that person, I seen a friend that I know. I'm like he looking like trash. I'm like, damn, and I'm like, damn, he was never like that. And I'm like, but it happens,
Yeah.
And people go through this shit, and but everybody deserves a new start. You know what I mean?
Why not?
And
Why not?
that's the thing. Everybody deserves a new start.
A Scorpio. They said there's three phases a Scorpio goes through. Everybody, if you're a Scorpio, everybody knows a sign. It's a Scorpio, Eagle, Phoenix. Okay,
Scorpio represents death and rebirth.
that's right. There's transitions. Like you can reform. I believe you can reinvent yourself.
That's
over
why I feel like I
and
probably
over
met
and over
you,
again.
because
Yeah.
I had I had a Scorpio friend, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, we used to drink bad together, so it's like, I feel like that's the death of me. But now I met
I
you,
really
Scorpio,
don't drink.
you're the rebirth for me, though.
Yeah, because I'm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like.
Yeah,
different.
so you the rebirth.
And I'm
like,
different.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like, you got to know the people, you know what I'm saying, that's going to help elevate you, man, when you're going through life, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to know the people that's going to help you open them doors and all that shit. Not the people that's going to close all the doors.
Listen to me.
Some
I'm
people
not
close
afraid
it.
to walk into any room alone.
Right.
I'll walk in any room alone. I have walked into so many different rooms that people would be like, "You were there? You went there? Why not? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I go downtown for the Cape Verdean celebration when they won?
Right.
Why wouldn't I? I'm from Brockton. I've lived here my whole life. Shout out Cape Verde.
Right.
Okay, but let's shout out United States. When they were in there, at that particular point, it was United States, Haiti, and Cape Verde, all three. So let's shout out everybody.
Right.
And we got the biggest diverse community in this. We got the most diverse community in the Massachusetts. So think about that. All of these people are
Just
celebrating.
like I said in that hook.
know-
I said mixed couches.
Let's hear it. Give them a little taste of the rev.
Which one?
Whatever you want. They don't know. They don't know yet.
I got so much stuff, man.
What's cool is we can I'll be able to hopefully just crop this
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I don't even care about the green screen behind it. It doesn't have that name. I don't care. It's better than the thing. I like the green behind us better than what was hanging there. The you know. What's the one you were playing when we walked in here? Not the one from last night. Not the teaser. Not the teaser.
The Brockton one?
You want to give him the Brockton one?
Huh?
You want to give him a little bit of the Brockton one?
No, I ain't even.
I know, but you
wrote
just
that
wait. You just started it.
yet.
You just started it, but you don't even know how much went into just the beats.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I ain't right to this yet, but this is gonna be, you know, my next little situation right here.
And you made this beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give a shout out right there.
We the city of champs. In my city's advanced.
Beautiful mixed culture. Be careful of the vultures.
We the city of champions.
You know what? That's your singing. That's you singing. Who knew a guy like this had a voice like that? All right, that's what really kind of flew me for the loop because I only heard the other side of you. I never heard the soft side.
Right.
Because with
But
the,
I melodized it. I melodized it like, and then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
went
it's
to
dope.
that.
But when you and then
Right
with
here,
your brother
I'll show you.
in the song too, like you got like the way you rap is fire.
And then I enhanced it. I melodized it.
It's dope. But it takes so many times. It takes time. Oh, you got all those stems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? That was my regular voice right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, I enhanced it a little bit.
Yeah, that's
But
all right.
when I get back to the studio, though, I'm going to do it over. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be all authentic. You know what I'm saying? It's going to, when I put the rhyme down, when you hear it again, it's going to be like, okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
No, it's fire.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And I think that, something, it would be really cool if you had a group of kids
In that video?
in that video, even like singing for Brockton.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're
Like
right.
singing that part. Because I bet you we could fill the basketball stadium. I bet you we could probably fill Campanelli Stadium with kids that would want to be in a video with you.
No, you're right.
No kidding. You know, like, this is the real talk. So, I want you guys to lock in with 1111.
I'll let them hear a little bit of
Let them hear
my
it.
brother's joint real quick. Me and my brother's joint.
So, everybody in Milquan,
This is a little joint me and my brother made, called Hook Up. My brother's singing right there.
it's fine.
I still gotta do the ad-libs for my verse, but I'm the one that's gonna spit first. And then my brother, he does the drop.
I was here when you guys were doing the song, when you recorded it.
Life is off the hook. You can meet a baddie on the book. Was a rook up in your castle. How the king and you get took. Cause you looking for a queen. The queen gotta find the king in you. Cause when you find the chosen, it's sort of just like deja vu. With the J's and all her shades. Want some Johnny Hook Up and just blaze. From her page, her followers was, and had me hooked like mail to the nave.
I love that.
Like the staples and some chains. Yeah, you know.
Fire. See what I'm saying? Like, you have such a wide range
Nah, right.
of talent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, my phone does.
now we're teasing them, right? So, like, with this stuff, let's give them a little beatbox on the way out. And we'll tell them how to lock in with us. Get in touch with us. I think you gotta. like, find someone else in Brockton that can do that right now, okay?
I ain't beatboxing so long.
Yo, listen, I'm dead serious. It's like dead.
It is, right.
Why?
I don't understand.
Why? It's a way to make a sound,
Right.
a beat with your voice. You can make a beat with your voice.
Nah, right. Especially when
Yo,
he's in jail, like.
we grew up with Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh.
Right.
Nobody, I mean, Dougie Fresh is
That's what we got. You
that's
know?
what we got it,
It's
right?
the table in our mouths.
There's so much knowledge to share with this community and with the youth across this, everywhere, because, you know, that's the talent that a lot of people don't have. So I think that that's one of the circles we're gonna have, a meeting we're gonna have.
Nah,
We're gonna
it's a
teach
bet.
some, we're gonna teach some kids
I'm
how
ready
to-
for it, man. I've been ready for it. It's like I'm just trying to, you know, get all my real ones together, man, so we can stop. We can start pushing this shit.
But
man.
the thing is that even if we gotta start small, we gotta start here. Say we have one kid at a time, just to teach them.
Nah, no
We
doubt.
don't even have to film it. You know what I mean? We go upstairs in the meeting, in like an office or a room, like a big open room. You know what I mean? We do it in the lobby, just so that the kid, give these kids like a little bit of like a healthy, safe environment.
That's what I said. I was like,
You
when I seen it,
know?
I'm like, hold on. Why is there not more going on? You know?
Right. But as a kid, it used to be, as a kid, when we were little, like the Brockton Community Access was like a thing. It was like really busier.
Okay.
All right, but
I'm
now.
like, what the heck?
Well, first of
All
all,
this?
this place used to be a bank when we were born.
Right, right.
Then it became Brockton Community Access, and they had a fire on there was another floor on top of this building. They had a fire on it. They had it's a historical building. I mean,
Right.
it's a historical.
All these
thing.
buildings, like.
This is Thomas Edison. This was one of Thomas Edison's buildings. It's really cool. So I know it's time for a coffee break.
Coffee break.
Let me ask you this: how are we gonna find you? How's everybody gonna find you on the gram?
Check it out, check it out, check it out. Man, you can catch me on 1111 Darevvn. Like I said, Darevvn. You know what I mean? That stands for Dynasty Age, revealing every visual vibrant number. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do.
Acronyms.
Yeah.
I'm all down from.
You know, I just want everybody to know who they are, so we all can add together instead of subtract and divide. You know, and that's important to me, man. And I feel like that's the purpose God's given me, because so many people attract to me when I do that. You know, when I'm able to tell them about their purpose. You know what I mean? To put away their past. You know,
Yeah.
and start living with your purpose. And that's one of the things I had to fight within myself also, you know what I mean? Just aiming for my purpose, man, and just letting go of my past, because I got a lot of ugly stuff in my past, so it keeps reaching back sometimes,
It's always gonna come and haunt you.
trying to
No
yank
matter
me
what.
like-
Yo, that shit's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. You know what are you gonna do? It's like we're here on Earth, so we have two. We're walking with both.
Nah,
We're
word.
walking with all types of
You
people.
got an angel and a demon on your
That's
shoulders,
right.
man. You gotta know.
Everyone has an angel and a demon on your
You
shoulder.
know what I mean? You gotta know when to,
Which
you know,
one?
flick that demon off your shoulder, man. Because the angel is gonna make sure you go the right angle.
That's right.
You know what I mean? The devil's gonna devalue you. You know what I'm saying? That's what all it is. The angel wants to bring you in the right angle. The devil wants to devalue you.
That's true. And the streets are never gonna be more loyal to you than you should be to yourself.
The streets, man. Shit.
Not loyal.
That's
Loyal.
concrete. See how hard
I'll
it
tell
is?
you what. I'll tell you what loyalty is. Loyalty is this shit right here. You know what I mean? This is loyal.
No.
You already know. You seen your brother. You know how to treat your brother.
No,
I love your
right.
mother. I like your family. I love your whole family. So like, it's not even like loyalty is loyalty. If you're loyal to death.
Nah, 100. I'm a
A
loyal.
Scorpio is loyal till death.
Nah, yeah.
Unless you disrespect them.
Exactly.
Then you're dead. Then it's just ice.
Yeah.
Freezer. Put a bit. Your name goes in the freezer. You know about that? You know about that chick?
The freezer?
Anything about the freezer?
No.
No, we'll talk about that all day. All right. So stay tuned.
My loss.
We're gonna have in the studio room next time. We're gonna do it in studio with like musically. I think we should do a musically thing, but I think maybe we should invite some kids up
Nah, definitely.
to come if they'd be interested. I mean, even if it's just like you got an hour, or if you don't have time. I mean, if you can zoom in, I'd let them zoom in.
Nah, right.
Yeah, you could zoom in from this if you can't make it in, you know?
Whenever you're helping out the children, man, man, listen, you on the right path, man. You know what I
It's
mean?
just
That's
really
what it is.
about trying to give them the right direction
not.
because I think that musically, the culture of hip hop's getting lost somehow. Sometimes
It's
there's a
getting
way to-
goofy, you know. It gets goofy sometimes. You know?
and now it's time, and again, shout out to Acts of Fame with the gospel rap. I'm down, I'm hip, I'm on. Permanent stage.
I didn't even know he was on it
locked
like
in.
that, but guess what? I'm about to, you know what I mean? We about to tap in for sure, because I got a lot of gospel, man.
This is a wave right there for me.
I got a lot of gospel.
This is this is like my new wave of music because I am so happy that I met my pastor and his wife. The first time I went to a church, I didn't feel like I was talking to Illuminatis,
Right.
because some of them look at you different, like, oh, you can't take pictures in here. Well, why not? People get married in here, right?
They just want to have authority over what they.
Authority over me in
theirs.
that moment. Well,
No,
guess
they-
what, pal? You lost me.
Right.
You lost. You may
Exactly.
have some, but you just lost one because I walked out the door. And it took a lot of churches to find this guy.
Mhm.
All right? And he's a real one. He works he has a normal job. He's like, but he is someone that is like, when he speaks, it's incredible. It's incredible. So it's very powerful and moving, and he actually kind of knows my spirit as it's walking.
Have you ever heard of Toastmasters before?
Toastmasters. Ah,
No.
no. I follow this dude, Pastor Mike Jr.
See, I took Toastmasters, when I was in upstate.
What's that?
It's basically like a communication family. Like it's a group of people. Like we take lots of we test ourselves with communication. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? With motivation speaking. If we're doing something to do with drama, anything, we're gonna put ourselves on blast to see how we can communicate better.
Yeah.
And Toastmasters. Obama took Toastmasters.
Okay.
They have communities out. They got a community because I reached out to them when I came in prison. I reached out to somebody about it, and they told me they had a community in Stoughton. So I'm gonna try to line back with that because that's a good thing to link with right there. Because these are a lot of people in the community that's learning how to communicate better.
Well, wait, hold on a second. Let's just talk about people that have been like lifetime incarceration or whatever, or long term. They've been on there and they got no family or whatever. They got there's got to be a class that teaches you manners
And that's
that
what
are
it
not
is. And that's what it is. Toastmasters.
not like that institutionalized manners mindset. You got to take it people are not, they're coming home, but they haven't lost the institutionalized mindset. And here's the thing: you can change people, places, and things all you want in life, but if you don't change your head, you ain't gonna change nothing.
No, that's
It's
true.
the same thing. You're gonna do the same thing over and over and over again. It's just gonna be different people. Be a different crew, different people.
Right.
That's it.
That's why I said, when I came home,
Yeah,
I didn't stick with it.
Yeah, because you can't.
This last week, I started looking into it. I'm like, why am I just looking into this now? I should have been on this when I came home.
Yeah.
But I see how big it's becoming.
There's not a lot of resources though here in Brockton.
It's not.
No. So that's where the development starts here, grassroots.
There's more bars and
We got more dispensaries,
Dispensaries.
more bars.
liquor stores.
We got more empty buildings,
We got everything. Not
empty
one.
buildings. And they're historical buildings that are beautiful, that should be preserved. And I don't know why Brockton was the last one on the map to get a new high school development project from these people, from the state or whatever. On a map, I went to the school committee meeting. I go to these meetings
Yeah.
because I like to be in the know. And by the way, the DW Field Park, when they renovate that, it's going to be amazing. It'll be
And that's
great.
the thing, and not a lot of people are,
The lungs-
pushing for things.
That's the lungs of our city. They keep
Right.
cutting down buildings. I cut down trees everywhere in the city
I like
to
that,
build
the
up
lungs of our
buildings.
city.
They cut down the Frederick Douglass tree and they gave him a bust. Give me a break. They cut down his house too, yo. But
Disrespectful.
that's all they school streets now Frederick Douglass Parkway. Oh, woo. So Frederick Douglass is a warrior. I mean, he's a hero. Yeah. Yo, Frederick Douglass.
No, I'm saying that they changed school streets, not school street no
It's
more.
Frederick Douglass Parkway.
Is it?
Yeah, because it leads to the new police associated building up there, the emergency building. Yeah, they changed it. So they did. Yeah, it's School Street until you're not on School Street no more. It's School Street from like, the gas station to past City Hall, the light with Main Street, with that part of Main Street, when you go past, like where Bixby's at on your right, you go through that light, that's where it's at, Frederick Bartless Parkway comes in, so it's only like a block. But what about that kid Carl Yancey that kid killed and run over? That was the Carl Yancey Park, like a memorial park for him. They ripped that out and they put in a Frederick Douglass guy. I mean, good for, I love the history, but there's definitely like a little corner that you could have a butterfly bush and bring some pollinators in there. I mean, I gotta ask the garden club if there's something that they can do for that. I don't know, maybe the family didn't want it, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being nosy, but I thought, how are you gonna disrespect a kid that got run over? And you know, then a hit and run, they never found the person that killed him. Look at technology.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry.
Technology. Man.
That's a lot.
Tech.
Yeah. So, you know, I saw a video that on the Mass Pike that they have, what do you call those? Drones.
Oh yeah. Drones is about to be serious right
I
now.
think they got them here, actually. Yeah, the state police got them in Brockton right now.
Drones is gonna make people. Police ain't gonna have to get people from for warrants no more. The drone's gonna break. They gonna hunt you down, and you're gonna walk to jail yourself because the drones is gonna follow you there.
Oh yeah. For real. I mean, listen.
You're gonna have 100 drones aimed at you with weapons. And you're gonna be like, go to the station now.
Right.
I'm like, damn. You can't even run.
That's a
you
good
gotta
idea
walk
for
right
video.
to the station.
No kidding, that's a good idea for
I'm
video.
telling you what's going on.
See? Visions.
It's
Visionaries.
crazy. Oh yeah,
it's true.
I made many AI videos and everything. Like I was when I first came out, I was going AI nuts, and then I stopped doing it for a while.
I stopped taking pictures with a filter. You know, I'm authentic now. I'm authentically myself.
Yeah,
You know, I'm older. I got
Start
a wrinkle.
losing yourself a little
I got a
bit.
wrinkle. Who cares? I'm older.
Yeah.
What's that? What was that matter? Make me different? No. I'm still the same one I was.
It is what it is, man. It's all about this. The
It's
heart.
I'm the same one I was always. So
Yeah,
I am the truth.
Right.
And when people ask who's your favorite basketball player in life, I'm always gonna say the same. Paul Pierce, the truth. Number 34.
What? Oh yeah, he was 34.
And you know where he got the truth from? Who named him that? Do you remember? Shaq.
Shaq gave him that.
Yeah. Shaq.
'Cause AI was the answer. He's the truth.
Yeah.
Nah, he used to amp me up though. He
Throw-
make them
being
shots. It
18.
don't even look like he used to throw them shots like weird as shit, but they used to go in. I said
Span
like,
18.
huh?
He got us span 18.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
I went to Robert Parrish when he retired. I went to that's the last Celtics game I went to.
Really?
Robert Parrish retired. Yeah.
How cool is that, though?
Yeah.
You got to see that retirement. That's fire. So, do you know how to play basketball?
I mean, I'm a little aggressive in the sport, like, 'cause I play jail ball.
But you know how to play it, though?
I mean, yeah, I'm not no.
No, but could you
crazy
teach?
good,
Would you
but
teach me
I
how
know
to
how
play it?
I know how to hit a few threes, man. You know.
Right.
I know how to two-step.
Hey, can I do it with the dog too? Like, I usually when I'm at the park, I got the dog on the leash. I got the dog on the leash in my hand, right, like this, and I'm like trying to like show it up. Imagine me and the dog.
You
Poor
got to tie his
Cody.
ass to the
Poor
fence or
Cody.
something.
Cody was right over. Took it, and I love that dog. He goes everywhere with us. He's like the
You gotta tie
master.
him to the fence.
He's our little he's like our little mascot.
Mascot, okay.
He's
He's a
my
boxer.
dog. I don't have him with me.
What is
My
he?
dog, I don't
What
have him
is
with
he?
me today, but you know what? He's my nonchalant redhead.
A Shih Tzu.
No, he's a Bichon poodle mix.
Oh.
He's old. He's quiet.
Hey, Shih Tzu.
Just chill. Yeah. And, no, he's not a Shih Tzu.
I'm
He's
just playing.
no,
Poodle.
a poodle and a Bichon.
A Bichon? That sounds like some rich shit.
It's like that white dog that's like a fro. But he don't have that hair. He's got hair like a poodle.
Do you have any Bichon?
Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. Darevvn, can you cross the Great Poupon?
Oh yeah. That's what it's
But, I'm psyched that we're out here today. A little last minute, we just pulled up on the place and did this like
All
last
right, I
minute.
don't even know. I try to get it. You know what I mean? A
It's
connection.
fun.
Yeah.
But, I
try
mean,
to
you
get
know
a
what?
connection,
It's-
and she was like, "Hey,
cool.
come here with me real quick." I said, "Where we going?"
Let's do it. Let's try it.
I said, "Okay."
Let's try it. Let's just see see what's going on. We didn't have an appointment or anything. I'm a VIP over here.
Nah, you just went with the moment. That's what's up.
Yeah, I
You
knew
know,
what time it
'cause
was. Because if you weren't with me, I probably would have went in like an abandoned
You would
building.
have been with with
With homeless
and
people.
you
And I
came
could've
out, your
gotten
shit
a
would have been
situation
gone,
in
all
the
types of
back.
shit.
No, no kidding. But
I know.
I don't know though. I might not. Listen, They might not try me. They might not try me. I know. See, people, it's so wild. I like put blind
Back
faith
in the day, Goonies is crazy, man. They still got the old. They got the back in the day
It's the
Goonies.
same people.
OGs down.
Yeah.
They the OGs down, man.
I know, it's crazy.
You gotta be careful.
I know.
With them
I
back in the
can't
day OG Goonies.
I can't trust them. Like, I gotta be careful. Yeah, you know. Because remember, the streets are not as loyal to you.
They in their
as
fourth
your
childhood
eyes.
right now, man.
The streets aren't as loyal as your own heart. They're not like you. So, with that note, let's just give everybody a shout out and say thank you for stopping and rocking with us.
I appreciate y'all,
Listening
man.
to our
Word up, man.
talk.
There's so much more I want to say, man, but guess
there's
what?
plenty for part two. Just save it for part two to be continued.
I mean, not like, it's like, I don't know. It's just like
You should tell your story.
the spirit, man. Yeah, the spirit
You
wants
should
to
tell
speak.
your whole story, like in like a series, like you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Oh, that story's crazy.
Because my story, I don't know if it's ever gonna end. When it does end,
Rest in peace to my nigga Chuck and my nigga Beans.
you know.
You already
shout out to
know.
the last ones, you know. It's no
Finest.
joke.
Fullest, man.
You want to keep your
Finest,
head on.
finest.
You want to keep your head on straight now.
Yeah.
This one's been out 11 years. He's proof. He's living proof and a testament of change is real. Change
Right.
can happen. You can change your life. You can change.
Right.
your
She's
music
seen where I
style
work
as
at.
well.
Like, you know what I mean? Got a
He's
decent
got a
job.
great job. He's got an excellent job. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really do something. But let's not even get you there. Why don't you rock with us before you have to even go to that problem?
Huh?
Why don't they want to rock with us before they even get to that problem?
Right, yeah.
You know, you're a testament of what change is, but let's change it before they
Right.
even get
It's
there.
crazy because I can look at, anybody that's out in the streets and I'll know exactly what they're going through because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? So when I see youth, I know exactly what they're going through, and I know exactly what to say to them, and, you know what I mean, to make them, change their minds. I mean, I can't make them change their minds, but I can really put them in a place, man. I know I'll be very good at that.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, just one love, helping others. Right?
Right. That's what it's all about, man. At the end of the day, it's all about that one love.
You got it.
Because if you ain't got love, then your heart's not functioning right. You
That's
know what I mean?
correct. That's correct.
If your heart's not functioning right, then your mind's not functioning right. Because your heart and your mind go together, but the mind can sometimes
We're gonna go in a second.
overpower the heart.
We got 1 minute until this building.
So you got to make
lights
sure
out.
the heart overpowers the mind, but keep the balance though, because you can't. Sometimes your heart can, make you go, do some things that you shouldn't do, and get you in some situations you can't get yourself out of.
That's true.
So make sure the heart and the mind is balancing at the same time.
Right.
You know,
The eyes are the windows to the soul.
they
The
are.
soul is your house. You should keep it in control.
That's definitely.
That's what Styles P. I ain't dying young. I ain't getting old. I'm just living in the present. That's my only goal. Yep.
Styles, he's a monster.
All right. So with that note, you already know Auntie Shan on the cartel flow. 1111
The Reverend.
to Reverend.
Shit.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.